Well, I didn't finish my music. Come on, load up. I need to put an updated picture of Hadel in there. In the slideshow. Open folder. Select. There we go. Oh my god, why do I have 8 notice? Oh, because Twitter's still popping off. Okay. All right, let's get started here. All right, post that. Go to Blue Sky. I love that I occasionally just... Oh, it's the 15th! It's MCR Day. Maybe we'll scroll MCR Day. That sounds like fun. We'll do that later. Make sure everything's going live. Yes. Hello, Cake! We're screaming! Also, wasn't anyone at a table? Not as far as we know. As far as we know, it's been, no one's fessed up. No one's contacted me privately. Oh, the server's actually alive again. There's more than 80 players on. There's, hold on, what, I'll be 79? Plus 30? So there's nearly 100 people on. Only 65 people in AFK. That's fun. Your mouth hurts, but you can't tell where the pain is coming from? Oh, no. Are you okay? I thought I saw on your stream earlier while I was setting up stream that you had a dental surgery or something. So, that would make sense, but that's still unfortunate. I hope that you can take pain meds and feel better soon. Oh, wait. I nearly forgot to do my self-promo in the... Where we go. Okay, there we go. Oh. Let's see. Okay, ads are done. Let's get started here then. Hi everyone! So we're going through it. Hadel's not having a fun time. In fact, Hadel is suddenly in a very bad spot. Hi, Cake. What? Indeed. All of our diamonds are gone.
How? It's claimed.
I do genuinely don't know.
And if they could get to the chest, then why did they steal the blood?
I don't know. I have one theory, and in which case, then I'm going to be upset with someone in our town and give them a talking to, but it will have been a crisis for nothing. We just need to see if they can check their inventory.
I have a suspicion that Ox was like working on upping their smithing.
Yeah, that's what
They wouldn't have taken all the diamonds.
I'm pretty sure.
Replacing them. They've been mining their own diamonds.
That's what I'm confused. Yeah.
They had a huge chunk of their own diamonds in here.
That's what I'm confused about as well. Because it's one thing that's like, I've had to ask Ox a couple of times not to take all of the items and stuff like that. Like, we have, like, the template items for, like, so when you shift-click stuff, it doesn't go randomly, and it goes into where it fills stacks.
Yeah.
I know that I've had to talk to Ox a couple of times about sorting things properly, but they've also, like, this is not the first time that they've leveled smithing. So we're
the cost is our diamonds.
Camp, this is our diamonds chest. We have this is the only diamonds that we technically have, and I think like you have a random diamond in one of your chests, and I've got a random diamond in one of my chests, and they're like named for like event giveaway stuff. So. Like, you looked in
my chest.
I went through every single chest in Hadel that I knew of to see if they got shoved in a weird place. Every single chest.
Yeah, no.
Because I was like, I don't think I took them, but I went through everything in the, what's it called? I was like, okay, did I maybe, like, accidentally move a bunch of them over to the Emporium for armor because that's what I was trying to do. Is I was trying to duplicate armor trims to put in the auction house, or just have a stock continue filling my stock. So I was literally like, what? Like when I opened it, I was like, oh my god, what? Like I was like literally like about to curse, and this is not the cursing stream.
Oh my gosh, it's the Becca cursing stream.
It's not the Becca cursing stream. It's not the Becca cursing stream. Because I did consider
someday.
It'll be next week. Next week.
We got the
It's gonna be next either over the course of this week because I'm on spring break this week, or next week because I wanted things. I can't if I want to be. I have to figure what to do for that because I can't be. I don't think I could safely do it on on the realm. Because they do in fact say PG chat. So it can't be on the realm. So I'm thinking maybe Windcraft or something like that. And hope that nothing goes terribly wrong that I shouldn't be like I can't or nothing happens to make it
like I imagine it, I'm like you're just gonna be forcing yourself to swear.
Oh, absolutely. I'm literally gonna be sitting here thinking for about half the time thinking about where can I insert swear words because it doesn't come naturally to me.
It's such a good filter.
It's normally a thing of like I'm like genuinely surprised when I'm just talking about something that mildly annoys me and it slips out and I'm like, huh? Or party game? Oh, we could play Peak or we could play Among Us. Oh god, Among Us. People have been getting into Among Us again. But no, I have Peak because we played that last with my brother. I think my brother would also find it really funny. So that could be an option.
I mean, when you're dying climbing a mountain, it makes sense to start swearing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Because my thing is, like, as much as I want to do, like, party games and stuff, I'm like, the current goal is, like, for a magma drawing session. I'm like, I don't think there's gonna... Oh, jeez. Hello?
Brother and... Hello?
There's a 1 million bound... That's a crazy person. Why do you have a bounty on yourself?
Huh?
Because I'm also, yeah, yeah, I'm not sure what to do, because, like, I want to do party game stuff, and, like, Among Us or something like that every once in a while, but it doesn't really, work well. My community does not seem to like the party games thing, so I don't know if and when we can do that right now.
Okay. So.
Anyway.
We're figuring out who has our diamonds. Stole or just has?
This is true. We're not even gonna worry about that. I'm gonna go mining.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm gonna go, considering that I need to, was leveling mining. I'm currently at 72. I might as well just go mining and get a few levels and get some diamonds. But then I'm waiting to see if Ox can check their inventory, because Ox is the only person that, like, is a maybe instead of a hard no. So if we can handle this privately, I would like to. I haven't made the report that I said I was going to, because I ran out of time.
Mm-hmm.
My mom wanted to watch a show with me, so we watched an episode before I started stream.
Happy you.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where we're at. Is that need to get some diamonds, because I genuinely was wanting to duplicate armor trims. Luckily, we don't need anything immediately. Oh, but I was sad because I was going to make myself some armor. Put on some armor trims and stuff and have it be decently enchanted, because currently I'm just rocking iron chest plate because I was leveling heavy armor.
Oh.
So that when the nether eventually...
You don't have any leftovers in here?
I mean, maybe. I haven't thought about it. But I also know that...
I have a couple in here.
Okay. But they're not, they're not crafted. They're loot spawns. And so, yeah, I think that's what I need to replace my armor. It's hot out here, save me. That's crazy.
It's hot, man.
California, that used to be my favorite song. I know. Oh yeah, and then I have books and okay, so things that I'm going to do. I was planning on building the ice cream shop until I logged in trying to get a screenshot, and I found that we've been robbed.
The ice cube. I still have the ice cube.
Oh, that's nice. So we'll be working on it eventually. It's just that I do in fact. Okay, I need to start one business. I need to actually open one business venture before I open a second.
Yeah.
So, granted, one of them is significantly easier to start than the other. One of them is, in fact, very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know, I'm half listening and keep snacking back to attention every time you mention drawing. Oh. Sorry, Sierra. But yeah, oh, also we need to clean up the crafting tables. We've been pranked.
Oh.
We didn't find this one through. We've been pranked. What's funny is that I think that I'm gonna actually tear down this, and I'm gonna try it with a different block palette.
Oh, you want it the whole shape, or?
Yeah, because I don't think I want to go with the stone bricks and stuff. I think I was just messing around with diorite. I was actually trying to build the stable, and I realized
the stable.
Yeah, I was trying to build the stable in creative, and I was like, oh, wait a moment, it would be better to use the diorite that I was using on the stable for the ice cream shop, and then do like warped wood and stuff, and that could be a fun thing. And then work on switch to block palettes basically, so that the stable has the stone brick and andesite palette. Just stopping by to say hi. About to leave, but have a good stream. Alright, Cypher, thank you for stopping by.
Hi.
Hope that whatever you're going to do works out well. Now here's the real question. Ha. We're safe.
Hi?
It was only the, what's visible. There wasn't anything put underneath. But they provide such function. Yes, crafting table wherever you need it. Totally the interior design plan of the century.
Where are we recycling all these crafting tables?
Oh, good question.
Them back at their place? Let's just put
See, here's the thing is
crafting tables in front of their base.
We'll have to come back to that. I have a half idea. That would take a long time and a lot of materials, but it would be very funny because they already have a crafting table building. I think several. So I don't know how well that would be received as.
You're right. It's like the whole. It's like part of their brand.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, well, how do we do something? And I have an idea, but I'm not saying it on stream while the culprit is in chat.
No. I'm out of potatoes. I need potatoes. What if I'm up to?
Actually, hold on. There's one place I haven't checked our diamonds.
It would not be in the milk carton, no way.
Funnily enough, hold on, has this been claimed? Funnily enough, whoever stole it didn't steal their diamond floor.
I know, right? They have a whole diamond floor.
There are more.
I mean, why would you look at the milk carton house anyway?
Okay, not here. I didn't think they would be here.
I don't think they're real diamonds anyway. They're just floor diamonds.
True. It's like they're like tile.
Wait, there's sponge in here.
Wait, there is? Oh, there is. Arrow, is this your sponge or our sponge? Because at one point you were borrowing our sponge. Those are his. Okay, don't touch. Those are not our sponge.
Okay, fair enough.
Are they where? I'll get them. For what, the diamonds? Oh, okay. What's that? Consume liquid. On it. Everyone, posture check, drink water.
Oh, where's my... I don't know. I think I left it outside.
Well, considering how hot you're talking about it being, you should probably go get it.
Maybe I should.
Alright, let's see here. That's not it. What are you? Your copy of original. Oh, I have more copy. Okay, your original. You're the copy. You're the copy. You're the copy.
What are potatoes in here?
Now, one of these is going to... Okay, actually, let's sell these ones. Let's put... /H, sell 3001. We'll put that on. Put that in here. Now I know I've got 2. And I do actually owe someone a free copy, because they were talking about making a library. And I wanted to donate this. Who was it? Flash message. Carl. Was it you? Was it you that wanted a copy of my H guide for a library? Okay. Now let's see here. Fortune. I have a copy of this saved as a schematic. So I am, while we're waiting on an answer, I'm going to work on tearing this down. Because I do know... Actually, hold on. We'll keep the glass. I think the glass is going to stay. It's specifically the stone brick. Because, like, we have the diorite here. I'll probably switch that out for actually something different and reuse that diorite. But yeah, then we're just... Unfortunately, like I said, unfortunately we're gonna have to go mining. I hear slimes. Oh gosh. And there are in fact slimes. Foreshadowing. There's been a death at the birthday. Oh no. Why is there so many slimes? Why are there rogue slimes at someone's birthday? Alright, But I am gonna take down the stairs here. Stairs and the floor. Everything's going away. This isn't even the mining I was thinking about, to be honest, but you know what? It'll work at a pinch. Okay. I love telekinesis. Let me tell ya. Alright, chat. Let's see here. What do we have to talk about? It feels weird just sitting here in silence. Anyone got anything interesting going on today? Anyone do anything interesting and special? Oh dear, tell a fun fact. Okay. First fun fact that comes to mind is talking about diorite and stuff, is that diorite, even though Minecraft puts them as random blobs in the ground, diorite, andesite, and granite are all igneous rocks that are specifically formed from lava intrusions that, basically where there's a weaker spot in the crust, the mantle of the earth will, bubble up into the crust more, and then slowly harden over time as it gets farther away and cools down. And so, all three of those types of rocks are the same type of thing. So I always think that it's really funny that Minecraft just puts them as random blobs in the ground, because that is not how that works. Tuff, I think, is also an igneous rock in that way. You're running out of ice cream to subdue the pain? Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, kiddo. You didn't know that? It would be cool to see more spawn around lava. Exactly. Okay, here's the thing, is that it wouldn't actually spawn around lava, though, because it would scorch the rock, and that has, like, everything you think is wrong? What is that? It's a lily of the valley? What is that? That is horrific? Why is this a horror thing? Why we got a horror ARG on the realm? Cause yeah, the thing kinda is that lava will actually, because it's so hot, it'll scorch rocks and cause different, properties to change. So there's metamorphic rock, which is igneous or, sedimentary rocks. So it's stuff that's hardened lava, or stuff that's, basically compressed particulates that's turned into a stone, like sand and gravel and mud. When they get pressed down really fine and dry out a little, they get turned into different types of rock, and that's sedimentary. But there's the third type that is metamorphic, and that is when either rock comes into contact with lava again and remelts and has the chemical properties change. And so that's what I think should be around around lava. Let me check it. Okay. Can't remember. What type of rock is tuff? Tuff is a type of rock made from volcanic ash ejected from a vent during a volcanic eruption. The ash lithifies into solid rock. Rock that contains 75% of ash or more is tough itself, while 25 to 75 is tuffaceous, and pyroclastic is pyroclastic rock containing 25 to 75% volcanic bombs or volcanic rocks is called tuff breccia. So tuff is something different entirely, which is also insane then that people wait, did I feel like that has some significance to tough bricks? Why is it like that? I don't feel like that should be the material it is then, because that would count as a kind of sedimentary. Because it's like, if it's depending on, it's like sandstone or shale. Sandstone's compressed sand, and shale's compressed mud. And so now I feel like, while I love tough blocks, don't get me wrong, I don't feel like, I mean, I can kind of see it in the pattern, and that's why it has such a funky pattern, but just from the image that I saw from the Wikipedia page. But I'm not 100% sure on the, it being bricks and having all the different variants. That's the thing of, I don't know. It could possibly be a hard enough material to do that. I don't know. It's this kind of stuff that makes me really want Minecraft devs to just do a little more research. Yeah. It's, I try very hard not to try to see, like, okay, is there a fair point to what's going on with Minecraft devs and stuff? But it's become increasingly difficult lately to understand where they're coming from and be able to support them when it feels like they're just kind of throwing random stuff at the wall. If we're talking about anything today, you managed to go to a supermarket and buy food stuff. Take the anxiety. Oh, yay! I'm happy for you, Sierra. Genuinely, because let me tell you, my brain's been kicking my own butt lately. And so just trying to get anything done has been definitely interesting. So it's one thing at a time. I'm glad that you were able to go get the food that you need. The very least, surviving, getting the essentials to exist as a human is always a good thing. Okay, you keep confusing tofu with tough. I've never actually had tofu. It's something that I think that I'd like to try, but my parents are kind of weird about not stuff that's, like, not real stuff. And so I'm sure that eventually I'll find the right place. What? What? Don't say what like that. Is it that I've never had tofu? Tofu is so good. That's what I've heard. I'm like, I think that my parents have been informed of something in their youth, and they've been going off of something that's incorrect their entire lives, if I'm being honest. What do you sell these for? 16? Okay, I'll do this. Oh my goodness! Digit! What are you doing here? Hi! Welcome to stream. Hold on, let me do this. Everyone go follow Digit if you're not already. Digit's amazing and very cool, and I'm incredibly excited to be friends with Digit. Have him with us. Did you ever get to play Dead by Daylight? I know you were talking about it for a while. I had to go set up stream because I knew that I wanted to stream since it had tied for a stream that I did yesterday. So I was like, okay, I'll make up to it and do an afternoon stream today. You did 1 round? Gotcha, okay. Where have I gotten more? Oh, wait. I keep forgetting where I'm getting money from. I just sold a bunch of stuff. That's where I'm getting money from. And I'm going to mute because I forgot that I was deafened. Or I should be deafened here because it's awkward. But yeah, thank you for the raid. If you're new around here, hi, I'm Becca. I'm currently dressed up in a little costume for this server. We're on the Realm SMP. It is a survival SMP with the twist of Minecraft skills in the MMO skills format. Go burr. And oh, I don't have enough money. Okay, I just want to put it into the bank, please. Please and thank you. Why are you not clicking? Click, please. There we go. And so we'll go back home for a moment. That I logged in today to check in my sales and see what was going on. And I found that I've been robbed. That's not the right button. And we're not sure why. So, my town of 5 people that consistently need new gear for armor because we don't have mending. Currently, we don't have any diamonds. Our diamonds are all missing. And thankfully, diamonds aren't worth a currency on this server because, if you look on the side here, the currency is off. Is different on the server. But, we do need it for tools and armor and stuff, and everything is gone. This chest was nearly full, with half of it being normal diamonds and half of it being diamond blocks, and it's all currently gone. Check out, okay, let me read. Let me make sure it's not. It's not. I never have to worry about, I don't stream Discord. Or I have to very much turn it on. Let's see. Oh, congratulations! Oh, I hope that it goes well, Digit. I can't say anything more than that, or I'm going to slip up, but I don't want to slip up. But, oh, no guarantee you'll get it. But you do have a good track record. Yeah, I totally think so. I'm happy for you, that's cool. Alright, what am I doing here? I'm gonna take off the armor. I'm just gonna yeah, I'll just throw it. Wait, hold on. What's the difference here? Plus 5 armor. 5.87. Oh, I'll just make some new iron. We need a trash can or something like that. Thankfully, all of our other ores are still here. Someone just stole all of our diamonds. Hey, I'll get a free smithing level out of it. There we go. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, I don't need 56 crafting tables. I will take 1 crafting table. Actually, for this, I don't think I will put it into my bundle. I don't need that many in my bundle. Okay, there's that. 56 crafting tables could go with our 6 other crafting tables to make a total of 61 crafting tables. Oh, I do think that's really funny that we may have been robbed of all of our diamonds, but at least we've got 61 crafting tables. And a bucket of cod in the workstation's chest. Okay, why do we have buckets in here? Wait, that's actually valuable. I'm gonna keep that. Oh my gosh. Poor amounts of crafting tables. Oh, you're one to talk, Arrow. Raptor Fury, hello, Raptor. Welcome to stream. Oh, we got acrylic in here. How's it going, Raptor? I don't feel like it's often that I see you. I'm happy to have you. I'm surprised at the amount of people that have been stopping by lately. I'm like, wow, I can't remember, like, where is everyone coming from? Do you not recognize me? No, I do, Raptor. I don't know why. I don't know. I totally do recognize you. Apparently I was trying to avoid saying what I was thinking because I didn't like the way that my brain said to say that. So I was trying to not make it awkward, but not make it awkward in different ways. Poor in diamonds and in crafting tables. Oh. We got nothing in Realm, I see. Why are we even trying? Why is there a drowned? Oh. You were mimicking that drowned. I see it now. We're trying to go mining, chap. Just so that we're aware. I'm trying to go mining to at least get a short-term supply, or at least get enough diamonds, literally just to dupe my my armor trims. Because for those who don't know, gotta run, but have a good stream. All right, Digit, tell me how it goes. Tell me how it goes. I want to hear. Thank you for the raid again. It was lovely to be able to watch your stream for a bit before I had to go live. But yeah, so, hold on. Fish needs to go away. Fish and rockets. Frick, can I craft? Hold on, we have to see if we have a, what is it? Do we have a spare? Oh, we don't have a spare pickaxe. Guys, we don't have a spare pickaxe! And my fortune one's kind of low. I mean, actually, it's 2,000 durability. With Unbreaking 3? With an Unbreaking 6. Never mind. Maybe it's not that low. This is the Phobo way. Who are you a part of? 2 days temporary town. I keep thinking, wait, hold on. I'm not watching QSMP, but has Phobo happened there? So when people are talking about Phobo, they're talking about the real Phobo again and not Realm Phobo. Ice cream edition. I have so much food. We already have a bunch. Not yet, okay. I know that I've got armor here. It's actually, okay, that actually is better than I thought that it was. So maybe, oh, we have that. My thing is that I still want to level, what's it called? Heavy armor. Because I want it so that when the nether opens, I do want to be able to, like, rush for netherite or trade for it and be able to wear it right away. And have it be good. So, like, that's my thing. QSMP, yuck. Yeah. QSMP is not fun. Not good right now. And we don't know that it will ever be good. It's kind of very accursed. What do you mean by phobo? Fear of something? No. So that's phobia, which is slash message. That's phobia. Versus this is slash message me. Phobo equals foolish, which is one name plus T-U-B-B-O. It's Phobo is the combination of foolish and Tubbo, which are two content creators. This initially started on QSMP 1. And then I was like there when QSMP did a weird like half revival thing that didn't really work. They did that as like a team up because they were both loners or whatever. They decided to team up. It kind of didn't really go anywhere in my humble opinion, but people really latched onto it. So here we go. Okay. Oh, and there's also slash message myself. FOMO equals the fear of missing out. So we got three different, very confusing things going on here. Okay, don't need cobblestone. I'm going to go get a bunch of blocks because I'm going to be mining. Anyone that I know on? Oh, Nova got what's it called? Media rank. That's cool. I'm doing pretty good on possibly working towards media rank, which I'm very happy with. I'm not there yet. Technically I'm like halfway there. For this month, I'm something at like 7 point something out of 15 average viewers for the month. But I'm just impressed that it's gone up by like 3 full points from last couple months. How do we not have all of our baked potatoes? Did someone steal all of our baked potatoes? How do we not have any baked potatoes? We're allies with the change people. That's crazy. I gotta go get cod. I haven't had to have cod in forever. Considering that it was supposed to be the bit that, oh yeah, we're eating cod because we have a guardian farm. Not only robbed of diamonds, but now we don't have change. We don't even have our change. They've taken everything from us. I can't believe this. They've taken everything from Hadel. We have nothing left. We are a shell of our former glory. Alright, well, let's get up here. I haven't run the Guardian Farm in absolutely forever. And I know I probably should, but also I just haven't been bothered. I'm gonna be so honest. I do have, we don't have any prismarine crystals. That kind of sucks. Do we have any blocks here? I know that I need to run this a ton before I can reasonably open the shop. So that's kind of also partly why I've been putting it off. Is that I would want probably this much, like, full 2 stacks and stuff of the prismarine and stuff alone. Okay, got cod. I need to smelt cod. Hold on. Where's those ink stacks? Give me those. Oh, we only got 2? Okay. Oh. This may have been stupid of me. It's fine. Never mind. I was just thinking to see if I could, get more of what it's called, the ink sacks, because we're out of ink sacks currently. You've been thinking of making a Hadel OC, but until you get a new Minecraft account and have enough courage to get into the server, let alone play, actively it'll pass a long time. You could totally make one and just have one exist. I have several Hadel OCs that literally just I have designs for and they exist. And there's nothing wrong with that. We are more than allowed to just make silly little guys from the silly little underwater town and have fun with it. Oh, jeez. Who's done this? That's for someone else's problem. Let me put that in there, just so that they have their stuff. And then this side's typically faster, so let's distribute it here. I need to make Minecraft skins for the Hadel OCs. And one of them has a cool, staff thingy that I want to model. Purely just for the practice of modeling and having more of a custom item design portfolio that's not just Cookie Run Kingdom weapons, because like that shows my skill in making items and stuff, but it doesn't really work for what's it called? For like my creative portfolio of designs and stuff. Admittedly, I'd prefer to like be like, hey, other people make designs and I can just model them. I'm really good at that. But just because I'm not quite as confident in my modeling skills. Please make skins and models on stream. What's funny is that I used to do that for a while, but I feel like concept art is entirely different skill set. Yeah, and it's something that I'm kind of working on doing, but when I'm just it's hard to do if I don't have something specific in mind. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I'm pretty sure I've got something that's saved to my laptop that I can show. I've been doing this while in school. Yeah, I'll show this. Do I have this in just chatting? Oh, hi, that's pink. And that's not the right thing. We're gonna go here. I can open this. Does this show? Oh, wait, I don't want to show that on stream. That would be bad. Just because I don't know what sensitive information I have on here. It's just in downloads. Hold on. Also, I'm gonna need to add something to my screen. Where's window capture? Add existing. Do I have it as add existing? Yes, I do. I'm waiting for it to load. There we go. This is it. This was some stuff I've been doodling in class. Oh, it's not showing. Why is it not showing? Hello? Why is it showing that screen? I don't understand. Okay, fine. I wanted to be able to zoom in on this was my entire point of this. Well, I guess we're just gonna go back here. Anyway, this is the thingy. I was trying to show you also I've got Krita now, which I'm learning to use. But yeah, I have these that I've been working on in class, and it's been fun and silly. I just realized my stuff is off again. How is it that every time I adjust these, the next time I stream, my stuff's messed up? Like why is my chat box underneath where it should be? I'll figure this out in a moment. Anyway, yeah, so one of my friends mentioned that they were using my Cookie Run Kingdom pack specifically because I had a cute heart shield. So I was like, okay, well, let's make some hollyberry shield things. And then I was like, okay, well, then I'll make a bow. And then I made a great sword, and then I made like a cutlass thingy, and then I made a rapier. And then it's like, oh, well, let's have like an emo version of it. And so I started out with, wait, let me do this here. It's not pointing on my screen. I don't know where it's pointing. We had that, and then it's like the broken heart, and then it's like, oh, well, let me do crossbows, because I learned how to do crossbows with Rye Cookie's pistols. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, that was kind of fun. The bows are a challenge, but I want to make more bows as model, because I was really happy with them. And then I was like, okay, well, I have that one clover lantern staff thingy. Hold on, if I make this like really big, like so in the middle here, like there's two that's kind of in the style of my clover staff that I made, and then there's a sword, and then there's a bow with it, and then there's kind of a crossbow. The crossbow's kind of generic, I'm gonna be honest. Oh wait, no, that's the emo heart crossbow. I think the crossbow that down here was supposed to be with the clovers. But then I was like, oh, what if we do like a jellyfish wand or something? Because that was kind of cool. And then I was like, oh, what if I get in, see about doing better animated textures? Because I need to learn animation better. And I could use that as an excuse for like a fire staff. And I had the idea of like a cage, lantern, brazier thing. So I thought that could be fun. And then I was like, okay, well, let's focus on like vanilla items. And then the last ones I was kind of doing were amethyst crystals was the idea. But yeah, and then I was designing hats and stuff on the second page of this, but I only had like 3 designs, and I wasn't sure that I was happy with any of them. So I was like, okay, well, eventually, maybe, I'm going to be doing some designs like that. I had the idea as well that I still think I kind of want to do, but, I'm kind of waiting till the beginning of the month to do that. Maybe a few days after MC Art Day. I kind of want to do, like, a community challenge of, like, okay, I make a Minecraft skin or a model, and then everyone else gets to, like, take that further of either drawing the character not as a Minecraft skin, taking their own design on it, or drawing, like, if it's, like, a model, like, trying to see, like, okay, how would you add more detail to this to make it, like, a drawing and more realistic, not blocky, or, like, what kind of character would be holding that item. And so I wanna outline the rules for that and make that as kind of a monthly modified draw this in your style thing. Because my thing is like I wanna have more artists and stuff for my community. Oh yeah. I wanna have more artists and stuff because I feel like there's a lot of artists, but no one ever gets to draw anything. They're kind of just showing off what they're already doing. So it's a thing of okay, well, can I encourage artists to do stuff for my stream? Ah. Where's bottom box? Mixed up right? I think that's technically correct. I think I've just messed it up. And I need to move. So that's supposed to be like that. But that's supposed to be like that. For the chat box is supposed to be like down here. But this is supposed to be up here. So we're gonna go like that for now because it's not terrible. But yeah, because it's a thing that's like, I can't like draw my own stuff to encourage other people to draw. Well, I technically could, but my thing, it's not, I like drawing for myself for like concept doodles and stuff. I don't seem to like the process of like finishing a polished work. I get very annoyed with anything past sketching. So it's a thing of, okay, well, what can I do for art and stuff that way? What was that? Redeem liquid. Gotcha. Redeem liquid. You can't redeem liquid. But I can consume liquid. Let me see. Your modeling's so good, in my opinion. Oh, thank you, Sierra. I'm pretty proud of my modeling. Pixel art is something that I'm very confident in and I do enjoy. At least for, like, this style, I need to also do better at, like, 2D pixel art for just, like, traditional pixel art. Like, I can do sprites, but I want to see about doing more, like, full art pieces, which, I just haven't had the ideas for. That's kind of the thing, is I need to have ideas for something before I can, quote-unquote, practice it or anything. Wait, those are great. Thank you, Camp. You just got to make 1 or 2 solid portfolio editions. Yeah, and it's like I'm seeing what I can do. The struggles of also being a college student though is my problem. And so every time until I'm working on going back to getting ADHD diagnosis, because I think that's been what's kicking my butt lately. And so it's like, okay, this is becoming a necessity. So I'm hoping that if I can get my brain under control, then my powers will be unstoppable, essentially. I know that's not how it works, but that's how it feels like. Yeah, in your own style is great. Also, I'm not too strong in concept, so that sounds great to me. For, what, just trying to show stuff off? Or, like, design my own stuff. Also, chat, hang on for a moment. I will be right back. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. Alright, I'm back. What were we saying? I know we were talking about modeling. Anything interesting happen in chat? Oh gosh. People have freaking QSMP skins back on. Anyway, okay, we're not talking about that. Let's get more cocoa beans. Honestly, I don't know even why we have the cocoa beans. I think they're mostly just here for farming. I don't think they even sell for a lot. Alright, farming 48, pretty good. Isn't it farming 50 where you get the bees? That's the wrong one. Farming... Yes, it's farming 50 is where we get the bee ability. And the bee ability is kind of great for this server specifically. Because bee stuff, I believe, is one of the ones that sell for a pretty flat price. I think it's flowers and the bee products are the ones that the keepers, the florist sells. And so you get a good honey farm going. And that's pretty nice. People of what? What did I say? People of bees? Who's taken? Okay, I know that people, hold on. Okay, so people have been here, which honestly is not surprising. I know that people tend to find our place. Wait, is there a sign? What is there a sign there? Hello? Plants get ash from OSHA. Okay, whatever, OSHA. Oh yeah, there's the Forgotten Chicken Farm. Which is just inside the Hadal boundary. Oh my god, there's so many eggs. We have more eggs than we know what to do with, if I'm being honest. And I've decided the eggs are not my problem. I did not set up the farm, therefore I'm not responsible. I'm having a war trying to make the comic panels look good. Oh no. I'm not sure what to say, because I know that comic panels, like, are part of, like, the subconscious language of a comic. And so, it's a thing that, yes, they need to be good, but I also feel like there's not a structure or a language to them. It is kind of just vibes-based to help infer the, what you're saying through the layout, if that makes any sense. Carrots, I know, on the top. There we go, there's cocoa beans. I don't know, your comic panels are the war? Oh dear. Maybe I shouldn't be saying things that, I don't know, because I don't typically write comics. I always feel like I have the idea for a comic or an AMV or an animatic, and I'm like, I know I could do those things. Funny enough, I used to draw comics in high school, but I only had like I'd give myself on lined paper like a 4x2 or a 3x2 box limit. Because again, I was drawing on lined paper, so I didn't exactly have a whole lot of room to get crazy with the panel layout. But yeah, back in middle school, I used to draw comics of me and my one friend. We were both Minecrafters. And so, and I was also an artist, so I was just having a ton of fun drawing our two Minecraft characters in crazy shenanigans and stuff. And I definitely missed that. Occasionally he stops by in chat, which is always a wonder to see him. I'm like, wow, it's someone that I actually used to know from my childhood. You know how rare it is to meet someone from your childhood as a military kid? To run into them after you were a kid and you lost contact and you didn't have the same. I'm really glad that the enchanting room has been broken. Who stole 4 pieces of prismarine? That's just rude. And this is where I learn that Prismarine is just oceanic cobblestone. They're using the exact same values, they're just a slightly different texture. Man, I didn't realize that. They're using the exact same shading technique and values. It is literally just blue cobblestone. Just like, and I'm curious if Blackstone is. Because I know Endstone is inverted cobblestone with a slightly different color. Alright. Blue, green, and purple. It changes colors. Okay, we're going to... You know what? I don't need literally 2 ink sacs. We're going... frick. Can I can't put the... I do have to go home. You know what? I can't even sell this. I do have to go home. I was trying not to waste 8 seconds. I need to go play Moonstone Island again. I need to play go back to playing Moonstone Island, but also I kind of have an idea I've been playing around with for I don't know what it would be, but a concept of like, okay, so it's a floating island game. Floating island setting. I love floating island settings, like, to an unreasonable degree. People give me more interesting floating island worlds. Because both the games that I've played that have really pretty floating island, like, world aesthetics and do interesting stuff, also have, like, very minimal story. Like, Moonstone Island and Portal Knights are the 2 that I'm thinking of. And both of them have a very basic story, but they don't expand upon the world building. And I'm like, I want to know about a world where people live across islands in the void and stuff, and flesh that out and have a history lesson and think like, okay, well, how would they, you know, have means of transportation? How would their cultures look? Would there be different cultures across different, like, biomes, islands, and stuff like that? And so I've been thinking about, like, again, I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I'd do it in Minecraft or Hytale. I wouldn't do it as a server because I do not have the means or infrastructure to host a server, but it would be kind of peak as an MMO. Or just, like, an RPG. Whether that's, like, a map that you download or what. Of, like, fleshing that out and building it. And I kind of really want to do that. But it's a thing if I'm not confident enough in the vision that I want for it to know what kind of people I need to be looking for to recruit, what skills I need to be learning to, like, kind of test this theory. Do I need to be making Minecraft skins or Hytale models, or because I haven't gotten the vibe enough for it yet. And also, I'm going to be honest, I chronically am not super confident on relying on other people, so I'm not 100% sure. Okay, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go mining for a little bit. We're gonna see how this goes. It sounds super cool regardless. Oh yeah, it's like, I don't have I don't have a solid idea. I just, like, for a specific story, it's mostly just the setting. The setting has potential and the amount of detail that I would want to do in it. Alright, torches going offhand, and there's lava there. So I've been sitting on this for a couple weeks now, and I'll probably continue to sit on it further. Oh, I don't have, okay. Oh, hey, look, diamonds. Give me all of them. Awesome. I don't really need the redstone, but I'll take it for the mining XP. Also, I should be able to do this. I'm a little worried about making my pickaxe go too low. Space Brownies, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Where are you coming from? I'm here on the Realm SMP. We got robbed. All of our diamonds are gone, and so I'm having to go mining again, which isn't too bad. Oh look, there's more. Hello? Why is there so many diamonds already? If it was just one, getting 12 diamond. Okay, wasn't 12 that we mined. I'm pretty sure there's a thing that I have a ability that duplicates stuff. If I remember correctly, like duped blocks that are mined, they can, when breaking them, they can duplicate. Because I think wood cutting, digging, and oh my gosh, more. Okay, mining. I'll have them. I don't see any diamonds in my inventory. Okay, slash message Ox. Hi Ox. Thank you for looking. I'm good. You came up my Twitter For You page, so I thought I'd stop by. Oh, yay! I can't believe Twitter's actually working for me for once. I never thought I'd see the day. I haven't been on Twitter I kind of like, idly check stuff. I idly check stuff for just notifications of kind of roughly keeping up to date with events, but I have not seriously, like, and also it's like, maybe it's like, oh, maybe one of my go live posts will pop off or something like that. Because previously all I really did was using it for go live posts, because the Twitter terms of service is still awful and evil. Then I don't trust it. But I think I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to go back here now because this has popped off too much. Also, it's been nice that there's been a significant lack of bots lately. And there's a reason for that, but I'm not sure how much people want me to say on it. Because it is unfortunately politics. But it's, oh, I mean, I guess I'll say it because I don't mind not saying things. But yeah, data centers in the Middle East got hit, and all of a sudden by like missiles or bombs or something, and all of a sudden all of the bots went away. So one of them was hosting a frick ton of all the bots on the internet, which is kind of crazy. So if you've noticed the decrease, that would be why. Oh my gosh, why is there so many diamonds? They really said, ha, get robbed. Here's like all of your diamonds back. That's 36 ore in 5 minutes? 10 minutes? Is crazy. Wait, Space Brownies, hi. Oh, wait, hold on, now I need to go. I'll look and see if, I'm not recognizing your username. Well, actually, that's not true. I do recognize it, but I'm not bringing any work to mine, so I have to go fix that after stream. We love fellow my artist here. You're chronically online, so you see a lot more people. We're all finally seeing each other. It's true, the bots are being like, oh, here's like the actual people that you want to see. It's a miracle. Oh, that's gonna be a lot. Hello, go away. Don't want that. We'll keep you open so that I can actually have some natural light, though. That's not right. Go away. Also, not for nothing, I feel like Blackstone is a really good thing to mine. You're gonna go back to modded Minecraft. Wish you the best of luck. You too, Ox. Oh, they're gone. Okay. Space Brownies is amazing Minecraft MCC skins. Oh my gosh! That's, I was like, I'm 90% sure that it's like, I recognize your name as like another skin artist, but I didn't want to assume and make a fool of myself. So I was like, I'm just gonna say, like, I know that you're an artist, but I'm pretty sure a Minecraft artist too. I'm gonna have to like backpost some of my skins, I think. Granted, I don't know what 64 skins I've made in a good while. Like, I've made them, but I can't remember off the top of my head, like, what I've made. Because I feel like the 128 skins, as much as I love them, they never really do well on any platform. So I kind of hesitate to, post them. I still make them, for sure. Well, actually, I don't know. I haven't made any skins or art in a little bit. I've kind of only recently been getting back into it with the models. And that's just because I've had time to kill while in class. That's gonna need to be here. People always know you for events like MCC and Block Wars and your Pokemon skins. Oh, I didn't. Pokemon skins. That's cool. I did Pokemon skins for like a commission once. And then I realized that they were like, oh, they wanted me, like, they came back and were like, hey, can you do, like, some generic anime characters? And I was like, I'll do Minecraft skin, or Pokemon skins, like, because there's some amount of, like, I need to redesign stuff, but I didn't really want to do for commission, just, like, generic, or, like, popular anime characters, and make money for those, because I know that's not going to go well. And so I said no to the, like, Pokemon, I will do because I had to change a animal into a person somehow. It actually turned out pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. But it's like, there's gonna be, like, 200 different skins of, oh, I don't know. It was the guy from Demon Slayer with the green and black sweater thingy. Like, that's who they wanted me to make. It was like, I don't know that character. And B, I know that anime gets very particular about franchises, so it's in my TOS of like, hey, I don't do generally do anime characters, so I skipped out on that. I'm just yapping at this point. You're always on the hunt for skin artists. I need to collect you all. Well, hey, me and Camp are here. We exist. / pause. You're like 500 Pokemon skins in at this point. Oh my gosh, are you trying to do the entire dex? Every Pokemon, all over 1,000. Ox is lurking. Okay. Hope that you're doing good on modded Ox. So yeah, I will, with that, I will officially need to go submit a thievery ticket and see if they can use mod tools to say who found it. And I don't know, depending on who it is, I'm like, I'll be like, hey, can you please give back our entire stock of diamonds? Or if it's been rightfully stolen, then I will let admins do their thing. I'm just confused as to how. Because, like, it's in a claimed chunk. That was the first thing I checked. I was like, was it somehow in an unclaimed chunk and we've just survived until now? Because I saw that there was a boat, like, on the ocean surface, so I think that we have had a visitor. But I'm like, it's not anyone that I know. Oh, wait, is there one more person? There was one more person that I wanted to check this. No, they don't seem to be on. I checked with all of the people who are trusted in town. And no one seems to know anything. So there's one person who hasn't been online, but I kind of doubt because it's more, I only trusted them really because they were only coming by when they were invited by Cake and Ox anyway. And they asked for perms so that I could just, they could all have an easier time. It was like, sure, we can do that. So, but the thing, if they weren't coming by when no one's here, and they don't have a warp to it, then, I don't know, it's so weird. It started as a joke, and then you feel like you had to keep going. If it was an honest mistake and not actual stuff, that's what I'm really hoping for, because, like, no one that I've got, hold on, let me show. So, town members. So it's me, Maddie, who hasn't been online, Max, who hasn't been online, Ox, who just checked and did not have diamonds, Cake doesn't have diamonds, Kitsune doesn't have diamonds. Of the trusted members, we have less trusted, we've got 6 trusted members, we have 5 trusted. Arrow was one of the first to respond, and doesn't have any. EK, I am assuming not. It could possibly be EK, in which case it would be a genuine accident, or misunderstanding or crash or something like that. And it would just be very, very unfortunate timing for a prank gone wrong. Catherine doesn't stop by unless one of these two are on and teleport Catherine to us. Anon Fairy's the one that I'm not sure about, who's only got perms because they were a guest so often. And then Cloverkit I checked with doesn't have any. And they made the suggestion to talk to the admins, make a report. So it's a thing of there's like 1.5 people who's not suspect, but is uncleared. So I'm really confused. I'm like, and it's like, is there a way to get past claim protection? Because I know that there's one or two of the more PvP or griefer people that are on that know about Hadel. But Hadel's very well protected because we're underwater. Redstone is not easy to hide, and there's no TNT benefits or anything like that because it's underwater. So it's very much like, it's weird. We're well protected, and we're also, there's no RTP points because the only place that's above water in Hadel is our Guardian farm. And so you have to be on solid blocks in order to RTP to a place. Which RTP stands for random teleport. So in order to get randomly teleported there has to be, I don't know if it needs to be transparent, but it needs to be at least solid blocks. Of which there's very, very few of in Hadel territories. The only place that is very specifically the Guardian farm. But most of that is glass. Purely just because that's what all the tutorials had, and I just gathered all the tutorial blocks. So it would be really weird so people can only find it by like manually searching it out or stumbling across it while on the ocean. And we're at least 1,000 blocks from the closest land. So it's very much like Hadel. It's in the original RTP range that non-ranked, there's different ranges that you can teleport to with the server ranks. And so to not have a rank, you can only teleport up to 5,000 blocks. And when we originally started the server, when it started launching, the rank teleport range wasn't working, and you could only teleport up to 5,000 blocks. And I think day one, I didn't have a rank originally. So it's very much a thing of like, okay, so while we're in the most common RTP range, it's so hard to find us still, because of the fact that you have to travel good distances in order to get to any of our places. And our town and our Guardian farm are two separate places. They're about 200 blocks away from each other. And so it's just all sorts of weird things that doesn't line up. That people have gone searching for Hadel because we're one of the more, at least I am, between me and Arrow and EK, we run bits mentioning Hadel in chat every once in a while. But it's very much like not random. I don't know. I forget where I was going with this to explain why it's difficult to find Hadel. I've been liking the detective arc, though. See, if it weren't that I was genuinely, like, kind of freaked out, like, I'd probably, like, RP it or something like that. But because the server doesn't do RP, which kills me because I want to do RP. Jeez, the diamonds have gone crazy. Nearly to a stack and a half, and it has not been long at all. Hold on, we're just gonna cover you up. So it's a thing, it's like, if I knew that this were a bit or planned or something like that, I wish I could play into it instead of genuinely being like, where's all of our resources? That is kind of important to have. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, I forgot to tell chat. Well, chat, just tell in general. I don't know why I said chat specifically. roaming around right now. Will not be talking that much because you're drawing and studying. Okay, sounds good, Zero. First of all, I've been thinking about making the, instead of doing exclamation point lurk, to make it as like a 1-point channel redeem. I've seen some people do that before, and I'm curious for if that's more beneficial than running the command. Makes it a little bit more obvious to people know that, like, there is, like, a lurk option. More diamonds! Holy cow. I'm just winning today. I mean, I've lost a lot of diamonds. This probably will not make up for the amount of diamonds that we had. We had a couple stacks of blocks. But it's certainly nice here. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that I have signed up for something of which I don't know what it is. Which is very dangerous on this server. I logged in, I go, "Hi Realm, how's it going today?" And immediately I get a teleport request from EK Pilot, which is par for the course. EK Pilot likes to summon me into shenanigans. So I go aloud, sorry, I saw your message. So I go, okay, what's going on here? And there is Arrow of Justice, EK Pilot, Bootsy Bear, the staff member, who is not, that's only just for the point of we've seen them in chat before. Them being a staff member does not have anything to do with this conversation. There was Tundra Live, and I think someone else from Forest Fairies? Maybe? I don't think it was Anon Fairy. I can't remember who it was. But, it was definitely Forest Fairies, because I was like, oh, this is the first time I've been here, your town looks awesome. And they say, Becca, do you want to join NARA? N-A-R-A. And I go, what is, I am intrigued, but what is this? And they give me the runaround for about 20 minutes of trying to answer what NARA is. And I don't think they have a plan, to be honest. I think that they wanted to make an alliance, but they don't know what for yet. But I got told later that even though it is N-A-R-A, it should be N-O-R-A, because it's the #1 realm alliance, is what that stands for. And I'm like, great, that doesn't answer that answers a lot and also nothing at the same time. But anyway, so it might mean that we're allied with Camel Cafe, which will be crazy. Knock off NATO? That's a crazy thing to say. Don't tell my dad that he used to work at NATO. I think there's been 2 times that he used to work at NATO. Or 1 time officially, and then we lived like 2 minutes down from the base in Italy. I will not tell your dad, don't worry. Thank you. Much appreciated. Is RP not allowed or just no one does it? Because see, it's like an RP server. No one does it. It is totally allowed. It's just that no one does it. Because it's a thing that most people are here for number go up with the skill tree and stuff. Oh, I'm supposed to have, hold on. It's whatever. I forgot to put the IP back up on screen. I'll do it after stream so I don't forget again. But so because most people are here for number go up instead of other parts of Minecraft, like most people don't have a pretty base and stuff like we do. And most people don't roleplay. Here's the thing, there is also like a thing that people do stuff for a bit, like a joke kind of bit. But they don't like commit to like the RP character sort of thing. Like I want people to, because I want to play Becca, Queen of Hadel, and it makes me sad that I can't. Because let me tell you, I have ideas for this character that I have not gotten to play. No one knows about this character that I'm dressed up as. Being part of groups/cities for specific YouTubers is peak RP setup. Here's the thing, is that there were some YouTubers at the start of this series. They're normally underneath staff, probably between staff and media, and their color is orange. There was Bad Boy Halo, there was Tango Frags, there was Sneak Snag. Technically it's owned by Tubbo, but Tubbo doesn't really come on. He kind of comes on only for like random stream, a couple hours at a time. He has a whole town. His town's one of the most, at least it was, I don't know if it still is, one of the most influential on the server, because there were actually 13 towns. They turned into a whole nation. But it's that the creators kind of, the thing is that this is the first public iteration of the server, but this was the second iteration of the server's concept, in that this entire thing came as part of a creator server of just the realm. Like the realm, I think it was called the realm. People just used hashtag the realm for it. And then it's realm SMP for the public one. And so the creators had done all of the roleplay stuff there, because that ended up having a lot of roleplay. And so I think that it's that this server launched like a day or two after the private realm ended. And they started playing on it again, but they're very much, okay, they're charactered out. They've already done this already, which is fair. But it means that they did not encourage that. And then most of them, I think, have handed over the ownership of their towns to community members. Like, they're no longer planning on playing again. And so, yeah, that's part of why I was like, why I first joined the realms, because like, oh, that'll be a good opportunity to kind of show off skills and at the very least content creation skills, if not roleplay at least. But that never really happened. Damn, 2 stacks of diamonds. That's pretty nice. And so it's like Tubbo, I know, like, has the enemies come on. It's also that because they've been disconnected from their towns for the creators, like, when the towns have grown, they haven't invited the type of people that maybe they want, because like Tubbo wants to go to war on here just for the hell of it. Basically, he's tried like 3 times, but his town is, while they're one of the most influential, they're not the strongest, and so they keep dying a lot. Phobo Alliance dies a lot. They will have bits where they're just dying en masse. And here's the thing: is that after 3 deaths on the server, all of your stats get reset, and it's like a soft restart. I'd say it's a medium restart. You still have your items. You don't have your skills and stuff, and so you don't have your abilities. Oh, go away. So that's kind of the big problem there, is that because Tubbo hasn't been there to encourage his own town, to form the expectations the way that he wants, they've gone off and done their own thing. And then he's become a stranger in his own town, which I think is part of why he's stopped playing. And so it's kind of an unfortunate vicious circle here. War for war's sake. I mean, it's not wars for war. I mean, yeah, it's war for war's sake. It's war for content's sake, which is honestly real. Like, I'm gonna be honest. When Tubbo was on the server for a few days and was trying to go to war, I was there. I was like, sign me up. My town is even less equipped for war than his. I'm basically the only person who would actually want to fight. And, like, I'm the only person that does major shenanigans with the community at Raintopia and stuff. I'm also currently, I think, the only, like, really active person. I'm gonna be honest. And even then, I've had to lock in for school, so I haven't been so much. But, like, oh, dang it, I didn't want to do that. I mean, I don't need the Blackstone. I very much do not need the blackstone. I just was trying not to mine any diamonds. So it's a thing of conflict makes good content. That is the baseline of any story ever, is that any story needs to have some kind of conflict. And I'm gonna be honest, let me tell you, unless you're sitting here, like, you can hold a consistent conversation with chat or something like that, like we're doing now, doing this whole mining thing for content is absolutely atrocious. Like, it is very much you gotta be able to talk to people and make a good conversation outside of whatever you're doing on screen, because as satisfying as it is to plow through all this blackstone, it is absolutely horrendous content, and if I don't have someone to talk to, then I've run out of things to say very quickly, and that's boring. You know what's another game I need to play on stream sometime? I really need to play Undertale. I've never played Undertale all the way through. I was with a friend on a sleepover in middle school? Middle school? Maybe first year of high school. And she had Undertale. And so we got up to the Undyne fight. And that is as far as I have personally played in Undertale. Now, like, I used to be really big into Undertale, so while I didn't play it, I watched like a dozen different playthroughs of it. So I know what happens in it. That's part of why I've not really done it, because I know I was so into it that I can't do like a pure unfiltered playthrough. I know what happens in it, but I haven't really touched it since middle school. So I do feel like I probably could go back and do it at some point. But it's also just something that as much as I want to play stuff, people will say, like, yeah, I'll watch you play something. But then when the time comes to actually, like, stream it, I'll find that not many people are actually there. And it's kind of awkward just to be doing something, making a big deal about something for 2 people in chat. But normally I've got 10 viewers or something like that. Have a conversation about drinks. I still think back to how we went from fount of knowledge to drinks with weird backgrounds. Oh yeah, because we were talking about how Coke used to have actual cocaine in it. Hey Sierra. Hey Sierra. Speaking well, you're still busy. Maybe not. Maybe not. You said you're busy. I will taunt you another time. Hello? Oh, I was gonna say, how you liking episode 15? I'm you're fine, you're fine. I'm sitting here cackling that people have had it good for long enough that they forgot that there's sometimes the risk of their fandom getting the bad ending. And so I think that it's really funny about how many people that this is like their first time, because it's either been the entire show's been bad or the entire thing's been great for a good while. So most of the time when there's bad media lately, it's sucked from start to finish. It hasn't been really good for the last 5 years since the start of the story, and then we get to the finale, and then they butcher everything in the finale and ruin a lot of everything past that they've established. That hasn't happened in a long time. And so the fact that it happened with Cookie Run Kingdom, that came out of Blindside. Honestly, I wasn't surprised by how the fandom reacted. Honestly, no. It's like I said, the thing that, in hindsight, when people are used to it being, they know the expectations of it being good or bad early on, and not having the rug pulled out from under them. Like it makes sense in hindsight, their story writing decisions were not smart. On one hand, it makes sense that there's been death flags from a mile away. On the other hand, the message that they've been sending elsewhere don't make sense and don't match with it. So it was very much that everyone is expecting a subversion of what they were doing, because that's how the stories typically has gone before. But they've subverted several other expectations. So them to actually follow through. Camp, if you're still here, long story short, Cookie Run Kingdom killed the suicidal character in, quote-unquote, fighting her freedom. Yeah, we're so thrilled. We're so incredibly thrilled that instead of, like, actually, like, when there's been major story themes about learning to live and, move on from your past mistakes, in finding your own meaning in life, and they go, actually, no, she doesn't get to do that. She's just gonna die. Everyone went, what? And so, yeah, that's been so much fun. And I'm like, I just not gonna come back for this game. You're working on comps, so you confused me you were talking about? Yeah, I was like, hold on. I do know that there's someone here that is not, has cookies in the brain. Virtual cookies. Also, we're going home now. We have enough. Dude, I didn't know Cookie Run Kingdom was this deep. It goes crazy deep. They, like, yes, it is a game about anthropomorphic virtual cookies. But that is simply just the medium through which they tell some crazy stories. It is, like, if it weren't just a dessert world and it were a different coat of paint, then it would be along the line, probably, where would it be along the lines of? What could it be comparable to for intensity? I feel like the Owl House would be a good, maybe a little bit more intense, or around the same as the Owl House, in terms of, like, a different coat of paint. Can't believe they got, like, edible Game of Thrones. It's not quite that deep. No, I'd say that it's like the Owl House in terms of the intensity of it. And so, again, when it's been a thing of, they've had a very much a thing about subverting the expectations, and finding better paths and stuff like that, when they actually went through with really just ruining the character. I'm going to be so honest. Like, there was no reason for them to do what they did, other than just they didn't know what to do with her, is what it feels like. Hold on. I can fix this. Well, actually, no, I can't. Hello, there's too much redstone here. Let's see. And I got very distracted by the costume. Alternate universe, only one text canon cookie. Oh yeah. Yeah, Sierra and I are both writing / drawing their costume AU, of which was basically, like, our playground. That was even before things went wrong. But it's basically, what if these characters, but a different dynamic? And we went, okay, this is interesting. And because there's only, like, 500 words of canon story to determine this entire thing, we went, okay, well, we can work with that, and made it our own. I thought for many years that, like, Cookie Run and Cookie Clicker were the same game. No. Yeah, I mean, would be fair. I've never played Cookie Clicker. I'm pretty sure I follow the creator of Cookie Clicker on Tumblr. Sugar snap peas. Don't break. I just need to get to here. I need a new pickaxe. Pickaxe, craft that in there, and then this one in here. And there's a special ability to repair it, functionally giving me mending, for not a lot more than actual mending. Even though mending is strictly banned on the server, it is contraband. I never quite understand what their thought process is. The only thing is that, like, I need to make better stuff to replace the well, actually, this pickaxe is really good. This pickaxe is not so much. I either need to buy a new one from people. Did people steal our emeralds? I think our emeralds might have been stolen too. We had more here. We didn't have a lot, but I feel like we did have more. Cool, I say sarcastically. Look at these two. Double dip from the pot? Yeah. I'm genuinely so mad. There's just like, there's no reason. The reason is that there was a lot of emeralds and diamonds. But like, there's really no, I don't know. It doesn't cost a lot to not be a jerk. Oh, we have a lot. Okay. Apparently we need to go super smelt some stuff. Lapis. Lapis. I mean, gold and diamonds left. Could it be that one guy that sort of scammed you for copper? No, because here's the thing, is that we're in this chunk here. If I do /town info without anything, it tells me that I'm in a town, and that town is Hadel. So this town is protected by the town claim. And if I look here, town settings, town roles, outsider. Well, that would explain it. Ah, sugar snap peas. Why was that turned on? When did that get turned on? I'm still gonna report the thievery and see if I can see who it was. Who the hell turned that on? Member, mod perms, manage trust, manage roles is disabled. Man. So this may just be an issue of my own doing. I'm just shocked that we haven't been found sooner then. Like I said, I'm still gonna report this to see what's up. But like, I don't know. Because that doesn't seem right that I've had that on. Yeah, that doesn't make sense for when that got turned on. I don't know. I like that people have been fighting slimes like crazy, versus there's been the constant slimes in the background for me, and it's been fine. Becca, what happened to your diamonds, girly pop? So, funny thing, we just discovered that there's a possibility that the open chests for outsiders might have been on this entire time, which doesn't make sense. I'm not sure that I clicked it earlier. Genuinely, I might have, like, gone here, because I did look and see, so I would don't for trusted, because I know that was enabled, so I checked that. I'm not sure if I might have clicked it earlier, or what. But all we know is that all our emeralds and our diamonds have been completely wiped. And so I'm still gonna make a staff report and see if what they can do. And all of our gold. I'm glad that they didn't keep their royal gold. I'm so mad. I don't need that much raw gold. I need to smelt it. Hyperjacko, hello, welcome to the stream. Hold on, where'd my thing go? There's my thing. Alright, now we're getting our diamonds back. I like that we've gone through, like, all of building level 30, just mining ores. We got very lucky on the ores, which is very nice, because the last time that I went mining for diamonds, I did not get that lucky. I think I spent about the same amount of time and got half as much, if that. I think I was under a stack of ore, and that was very annoying. Astral Hearts, hi Becca, how are you? I'm good, Astral, thank you for asking. Well, I'm not terrible. We got robbed earlier, which kind of sucked. Hold on. Okay. I think it's just that. But at least it's just that. Yeah. I think we got very lucky in high. Now I'm gonna have to go check for other things. I don't think there was anything immediately, like, other stuff missing. Because I went through everyone's chests in town literally just looking for diamonds. So I didn't see anything else. Oh my gosh. Enchanting 60. Alright, that didn't even turn out to be a lot of diamonds. We'll just do that. Oh, we still have another stack. Never mind. At least the diamond mining or like fortuning ASMR is rather satisfying. There we go. Look at all that. Although I do wish that it didn't, like, immediately put all the diamonds into one blob, because it's so satisfying to see them rain down like that. Alright, we got some to start with. Where's redstone? Here's redstone. Torches can go back. I'm returned from the void. You having dinner with a friend? Oh, how was dinner? I hope that it was good. Alright, now I want to go check Town Hall real quick. Town Hall is kind of the only thing that I can check. I know that people didn't, they didn't take, like, named items or random stuff here. So I wonder if they only hit storage, basically. Like, my elytra's still here. Also, since we have 60 levels, we're gonna do a bit of enchanting. This is a very tedious process. Hold on, where'd that get us? About a 6th of the way? Oh, less than that. Oh, that was fast. What did that give? Oh my god. That would explain it. So for context, the amount of experience you get when it showed up at the top there, it depends on what enchantments it rolls and how many. So like the different tier and stuff. Level 38. No, that didn't do much. I'm gonna see if we can at least get to 40. Takes just the worst part of this is literally just getting the experience levels. And I've been told that really the best way is to get something repeatable, grindy, to level 100 for like mining, digging, or wood cutting. And that will get you a good, the experience that you need, that you can just go do a ton of that and you get experience from it. Alright, last one to level 40. Yay. Let's do this. What do we got here? You get in the middle for level 40. Increases enchanting skill by 30 and reduces experience orb consumption by 10%. You get between damage or protection enchantments to boost by +1 level. We're going to take that. We won't take that right away. Also at level 40, increases enchanting skill by 20. Another 10% for orb consumption and lapis by 30%. We will take that too. That's farming 50. Enchanting 70. Nope. Next one will be Hexblade. You gain 50% more experience orbs from everything, and all level 15% faster. That'll be really good to get. What server is this? This is called the Realm SMP. Hold on, let me pull up the IP. I've got it on OBS. Top box. Yeah, there we go. So now with that, we will consume experience less fast. And then, and we'll get better enchants. Oh, I'm taking the lapis. I don't need the lapis. I'm pretty sure that actually they might have hit in here. I'm fairly sure in either that chest or this chest, I did have a stack of diamonds, but it's not the end of the world. It's really not for that less than a stack of diamonds. It's just when I needed to craft a random tool over there or something like that. I'm really glad what they didn't take are the armor trims. Because these are all good because, first of all, I don't think that they, well, are town perms barrels different? No. See, they could have taken all of these, but they didn't, which I'm very glad for because people don't, they're not valuable to people until you want to decorate your armor. That's really it. Killing soon? We don't know who it is. Someone random stopped by, and or it's one of the townspeople. I don't know. I'm also glad that they didn't take any of these. They have no idea that the entire point of Hadel is skipping a lot of the mass farming for making money and selling luxury items. That is how I've gotten probably about, not the, well, I had 115. I think I spent like 50,000 of it. Well, I was given just 100k for free by EK Pilot, who's stupid rich. But I know that I spent some of that on upgrading my bank. But then I made it back. So I want to say that I used, so at least like probably 70k is just me selling stuff. Classic courtroom RP, another missed opportunity. Okay, seriously, there are several courts on the server, but they're all silly courts. No one takes things seriously. Oh, frick, that's a trident drown. Yep, and he's thrown. Ow, how did you hit? There we go, and no trident. Man, how do I have looting 3 and it's still not enough for a trident? I know I need to get, like, looting 5 or something like that, because you can get looting 5 on the server. But, like, be serious would be fun. Yeah, I didn't think it was EK Arrow. I think it might have been a Becca issue. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, because I know that I went through this earlier, but when I looked at this just now, for Outsider, chess was on, but I'm not sure if I accidentally clicked it when I noticed that it was first missing. I first went to check Trusted to see if I needed to go to my Trusted people, and it was there. I'm not sure if I clicked it there by accident. So I don't know if it's been on for a long time. It's just taken that long for a thief to come in and steal stuff. Or what. I'm still gonna ask admins to see if they can do something for me with it, just to get confirmation as, like, was it one of the town members or Trusted, or was it someone else? And what they can do. Because there is still technically a rule. If we do /rules. Official server rules. Give me that. Why don't they just open it up? Why do they have to put it in chat? I know they don't have to do that. That's how I feel about the vote thing, too. I have to run /vote every time to get a link. But yeah, it's, town and claim? Yeah, because town and claim rules, no stealing or griefing in claimed areas. You may not steal or grief from claimed areas. This was, in fact, in my building. In which case, there is still an argument. Oh, that's drowning. So yeah, I don't know. Your bubbles are running out? Oh, it's fine. You can't drown on this server for some reason. They just have it coded that way, that you can't drown. We do have a conduit up here, and in that tower. That one's a constant conduit. This one we can turn on and off. Hi, Cake. Welcome back. But yeah. Okay, so we've gotten diamonds back, so we can at least craft tools as needed. I want to make sure my helmet was good. I don't know what we're gonna do now. What time is it? It's 6:03. It's been 2 hours. This might be where I have to call it, because I do know that dinner exists. And though I'm not particularly hungry right now, I might be called for dinner. And yeah. So, we shall see. After this, I know I need to work on comms. It feels so weird that I've had comms closed for a while. It's because I've had a very long list of comms that I've had to work through. And so it feels really weird to be, like, talking about stuff. I was like, I wish that I could open them up as I've been, like, doing Twitter stuff, but it's literally just, like, I need to lock in, and I can't be adding more to my list. I've got 2 left that I want to finish tonight, and then I think that I should be able to, good to technically open them back up, but I'm not sure that I should, because of how long it's taken me to do these ones, and the, in school and stuff. School, plus energy, plus mental health, has been, a fun time. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Dinner? No, I don't know what that is. I call it eating and then not eating and then wondering why you get hungry at night. Hey, you shouldn't do that. You should, in fact, fuel your body. Because if you do not schedule maintenance, then it will schedule it for you eventually. As which I learned the hard way over the last 3 or so weeks. End of the comm list is a great time to think it over. Yeah, I know. It's always the thing of, like, I want to do more. But I probably shouldn't do more. But I really want to do more. But maybe I shouldn't. But then as soon as I make that decision, then half the time I have to revert it anyway, because either I go yes, and then I need to go no, and then I'm in regret mode. Or I go no, and then I regret going yes, because a lot of people ask me, and it's like, and I had a lot of time or something. I mean, even if you accept comms back up, you don't need to accept every single one. The way that I've got my VGen set up is that I can do, like, a slots amount, but I do have it to auto-accept most, 64 skin comms. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'll probably rant about this in my Discord or something like that. Speaking of, if we run !Discord here, since we do had some new people, you can join my Discord. You do have to react to the one message in the rules channel to actually see the rest of the server. It's just to like limit bots and stuff. And make sure people read the rules. In the meantime, I'm gonna go see if there's anyone that we want to raid. Oh. Oh, hi, Cake. You startled me.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome
I was
back.
to the outside.
How unfortunate.
Rockstar Foxy was slain by a zombie!
Oh, no. The horror. Let's see here. I see either someone that's in a vampires event or someone that is doing a custom nether challenge in Minecraft, possibly.
2K's live.
I know that's 2K's doing that, but I kind of want to maybe stick with the
Realm.
ratings.
No, but Canella, someone that you streamed before, is live.
Let me search Realm SMP. Cool, it is me, Nova, and Tubbo. Tubbo, who is in fact on the QSMP that we're not rating.
No.
Because I kind of wanted to boost, Bonfire, if you know who Bonfire is, chat. No?
Oh well, follow the decks of Rockstar Foxy's true tragedy. Automod, what is wrong with you? Automod.
Wait, no, did Automod... Bonfire, please? Okay, we'll read Bon. Okay, Alright, thank you everyone for watching. This has been a lot of fun. I'm glad to get a little afternoon, early evening stream in, because it's not often that I get these. Now, I have to do comms, and I have to remember I cannot forget about a homework assignment.
Ooh.
I do, in fact, have one homework before a class. What was that? One last consume liquid. Automod beefs with me because I don't like it because it doesn't do its job. Okay, it did do its job. It did make sense on why it flagged it. I have a lot of sexual terms that it gets flagged. And so I do think I need to limit it a little bit. But if this term that it flagged didn't make sense on why it's on that list to be flagged, but it's just in that context it was fine. Okay, I'm drinking water. Everyone, before I send you over to Bon, please drink water, straighten your posture, go to the bathroom, take care of yourself as need be. And we're gonna raid / Bonfire. It's also MC Art Day, so if you're on Blue Sky, I don't know if it's back on Twitter. If you're on Blue Sky and you check out the hashtag MC Art Day tag, you'll see a lot of cool artists that do a lot of cool stuff. And it's hosted by Bon, which is why I was like that was a reminder there.
Oh, epic! MC Art Day!
Yeah, we love MC Art Day.
Hosted it?
Yeah, MC Art Day was first created by Bon, and they're the one that manages the account and stuff.
Oh, what do you know? That's awesome! I'm totally gonna follow them.
Hey, alright. Gonna send you over now. Thank you, everyone. Best of luck, and have a good rest of your day, and good luck into the next week. Good luck surviving.
Okay. Oh my gosh, they have so many goobers on the screen.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh, they do.
They're so sweet. Card day. Card day. Oh my god. What? Okay, that's sick though. Your PNG reminds me of Sonic. Mm. No, no, I'm not AFK. No. Wait, we found it? Or did you find more?
I went mining.
Oh, you did some on-camera grinding.
Yes.
That's what I missed. I missed you getting basically everything back.
No, it's not everything back. I'm actually going to take them all out briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't need to do that. I have a screenshot of it taken out.
Mm-hmm. But we still don't know.
Hold on, I have to mute them because I can't hear you. Yes?
Wait, huh?
I need to grab screenshots of it being missing to report to mods.
Do we know what it looked like before? How much we
No,
had
but I'm
before?
hoping that they can
I mean, we
they
could
can-
probably go back on the stream, but it would be a lot
No, it's I'm just gonna see if they should in theory have tools that they can look into, like look at the block data and see
look into inventories.
Yes, and see who took out what.
Because we don't know if Ox has it or not yet.
It's not Ox. Ox came in and checked.
And you sure? Oh, they already checked?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering if it was like in their back staff room or something.
No, I
Or their
checked.
inventory.
I did check
Mm.
that.
Huh.